You know, after creating content for as many years as I have, I've learned something. The best creator gear isn't the gear you think about every day. No, it's the gear that lets you forget about it so you can focus on creating. So when Razer sent over their Seiren V3 Chroma 32-bit DSP, that was really the question I wanted to answer. Not how many features it had, not how colorful the RGB was, but whether it could become part of my normal workflow. Hey everyone, I'm Mark with GamingTrend. For the past week, this has simply been my microphone of choice. I didn't spend the week testing it, I spent the week creating with it. I recorded podcasts, voiceovers, test footage, and pretty much anything else I normally produce. After a while, I honestly stopped thinking about the microphone altogether, and that's probably the best compliment I can give it. The first thing that really surprised me is how well it handled my studio. Now, this isn't a silent recording booth. This is my filming set. It's got studio lights, computer fans, multiple monitors, and if you look behind me, you'll even see an arcade cabinet that's powered on while I'm recording this review. So throughout this review, I'm going to be cutting between my normal setup, which you're seeing here, into my podcast setup, to various different views and uses of this mic. So I'm going to be going from my lav mic to the Razer and back and forth throughout the review. And one of the neat things is when I cut to the mic, you're going to see that this powered on arcade machine is still running, but I have the volume cranked up where the game and music are all playing behind me, but the mic does not pick it up. And that's what honestly impressed me the most. Throughout the week, the Seiren constantly kept the focus exactly where it belonged, on my voice. I never found myself worrying about anything else that was happening around me. The second surprise was the software. I'll admit, whenever I hear a product has an entire software suite, I usually expect to spend half my time digging through menus, trying to find the settings I actually want, and that wasn't my experience here. Razer Synapse felt clean, organized, surprisingly easy to navigate. Whether I was adjusting audio settings, customizing the controls, or experimenting with the chroma lighting effects, everything just made sense. Nothing felt buried, nothing felt complicated. It simply felt like software that was designed to help creators instead of slowing them down. Speaking of the lighting, I actually appreciated it more than I expected. If your microphone never appears on camera, RGB probably isn't going to be a huge selling point. But for streamers, podcasters, and YouTube creators, it becomes part of your setup. The lighting can react to supported stream events, synchronize with compatible Razer Chroma devices, and one of my favorite little touches was how it gives you visual feedback while you're adjusting microphone settings. Watching the colors change as I adjust the gain quickly became one of those little quality of life features I didn't know I'd appreciate until I started using it. Now, rather than trying to convince you how this microphone sounds, I think it's better if you simply hear it for yourself. Here's a raw clip from a podcast that we recorded this week. No cleanup, no special treatment, just the microphone doing what it's been doing all week. Me? You want me to do it?
Yeah, do it. Come on. Do it.
Okay, well...
He's a politician. I'm not going to insult a politician with some dumb freaking...
Sure, well, I'm going to do it because I'm such a huge Star Wars fan. We need to know the order you place the Star Wars movies in.
Top
Just
three.
The movies. Yeah,
top three theatrical releases.
Yep, and not like, like the original stuff, basically.
Ignoring the original trilogy?
No. Any theatrical release.
Any theatrical release.
Top three.
Yep.
But ignoring the sequel trilogy because they suck.
Well, no, you don't. You don't have to ignore that.
Any of the stuff that's made just for Disney Plus, I guess, avoid that. But just the theatrical in the theater stuff. Honestly, I think that tells you more than I ever could. Part of the reason for that is Razer's 32-bit DSP and built-in AI-powered processing, which are designed to help manage changing vocal levels while reducing background noise and automatically applying processing like EQ, compression, and limiting. But honestly, what mattered more to me wasn't the technology, it was the result. I wasn't constantly watching audio meters. I wasn't worrying about background noise. I wasn't stopping recordings every few minutes to tweak settings. I simply hit record and focused on creating. For me, that's exactly what a good creator gear should do. Now, is it perfect? No. I still think this microphone is aimed squarely at streamers, podcasters, and YouTube creators. If you're recording in a professionally treated studio, where your microphone never appears on camera, some of its bigger strengths simply won't matter as much to you. And if you're someone who enjoys building every part of your audio chain manually, you'll probably spend more time tweaking than I did. But I don't think that's who Razer built this microphone for. I think they built it for creators, people who stream, people who podcast, people who make YouTube videos, people who create in real studios instead of perfectly silent recording booths. After spending the last week with it, I think they accomplished exactly what they set out to do. And at almost 120 bucks, I think this is an incredibly easy microphone to recommend. If you're a streamer, podcaster, or YouTube creator, it sounds great. The software stays out of your way, and after living with it for a week, I found myself appreciating the little details just as much as the headline features. More importantly, I stopped thinking about the microphone. And to me, that's the biggest compliment I can give any piece of creator gear. I'm giving the Razer Seiren V3 Chroma a GamingTrend score of 86 out of 100. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to like the video, subscribe to GamingTrend for more reviews, and let me know down in the comments what's the one feature you look for most in a microphone. And until next time, folks, we'll see you at the table.
Like what you just watched? Not only can you find more great videos here on our YouTube channel, you should go check out GamingTrend.com, the longest running independent game and gaming culture site on the web. From the table to the screen and everything in between, at GamingTrend we cover video games and tabletop games, tech and gear like 3D printers, and even film, television, and comic books.
You'll find the latest news, reviews, and previews alongside our in-depth editorials, weekly newsletters, and the latest season of our tabletop podcast, Tabletop Throwdown.
Also, importantly, GamingTrend is by humans for humans. No AI is used to generate our content, and we try not to platform products that use what we consider to be exploitative technologies.
So yeah, definitely like and subscribe here, but also go check out GamingTrend.com. We do a lot more than just videos.